Hi guys, welcome back. We have a very quick short video today. I'm going to be trying out the Rimmel Multitasker Better than filters. This is a primer, highlighter and glow booster. 2024 seems to be the year of these kind of products. You know, the kind of primer highlight hybrid kind of a product. Charlotte Tilbury dupe. I actually haven't tried the Charlotte Tilbury one yet. The only one I've tried of this kind of a product is the Revolution Bright Lights one, and I think I deemed that I liked it better as a highlighter than an under foundation primer kind of a thing. So anyway, let's try this one from Rimmel. Rimmel hasn't been really releasing a lot of products as such. I've seen a few lip products from them this year, but nothing in terms of complexion. So I think this is the kind of first complexion kind of, you know, thing that they've released this year, you know, aside from their lip glosses and lip oils and things, and maybe a mascara. Did they release a new mascara this year? I can't quite remember, but anyway, let's try this on and see how it works. This is actually a really nice bottle. I love the packaging. I love the gold on it. I love, yeah, just everything about it. I think there's about 4 or 5 shades in this primer highlight kind of thing. And I went for the shade 006 medium deep. There is a 005, I think it was just like medium or light medium or something. And I preferred the undertone on the medium deep in comparison to that one. So I'm not sure if this is going to be too deep for my skin tone, but I did prefer the undertone. The other one was looking a little bit too kind of pinky, and this one kind of looks more golden. I got this from Superdrug, and they tend to pack and protect their products pretty well, but it's just a pain to get into. But at least you know the product hasn't been, you know, used and abused before you. Oh my god, that took me forever to get into. That security tag was on. Right, so I believe this has a doe foot applicator, very similar to the Revolution Bright Lights one. I think this might be a bigger doe foot applicator than the other one. I am moisturized, so I think I'm just going to go directly in. Let's do one half of the face and see. On this side, I'm going to go in with a brush and see what that does. Real Techniques brush is the RT442, and yeah, let's just start blending this out. And it's not really the kind of brush that I think I would use with this kind of a product, to be honest. It's a little bit too fluffy, and I think I would prefer something a bit more denser. But yes, hold up, I need a mirror. Oh, okay, that is super highlighty. I'm gonna zoom you guys in. Can you guys see there is like glitter particles in that for sure? You can actually see it in the packaging itself, the amount of glitter. If you aren't a fan of like glitter particles in your you know, makeup base primers, then this probably isn't the thing for you. I'm just gonna layer this up to see if we can get any coverage from it. I think I'm just don't really know what I'm doing, to be honest. Okay. I do feel like the Rimmel one has more coverage than the Revolution one. This side is with the multitasker on, and this side is got nothing apart from moisturizer. Possibly could just be the shade that I went for as well. I don't know how I feel about this. I think I'm definitely going to have to try foundation and stuff on top of it. On this side of my face, I think I'm going to try it with my... Oh, it's a very liquidy product as well. On this side, I think I'm going to try and blend it with my fingers to see if that kind of changes the coverage or the you know, the way that the product blends out at all. So let's put the brush down and start using my finger to blend this. Oh, okay. I think, yeah, I'm definitely getting more coverage with my finger. That is a super, super glowy product. Feels a little bit oily on my fingers, so I don't know how well this would sit under like foundation. I don't know if it would disrupt with the foundation formula at all. What do you guys think? So blended with a finger and blended with a brush. Yeah, I do think I got more coverage out of blending it with my finger instead of the brush. What do you guys think? Interesting formula. Is definitely more emollient than the Revolution Brights one. I feel like the Revolution Bright Lights product, it kind of had this dry down, which made it really nice to use as an over-the-top highlighter, whereas this is definitely more emollient. So I don't know if it would work on top of foundation, on top of powder. You might have a hard time with the kind of emollient factor of it. It might kind of interrupt with the foundation. I mean, it does seem to sink into my skin, but it definitely doesn't have a dry down like the Revolution one. So this is very interesting. I've just applied a little bit of a lipstick on, and then, yeah, kind of just brushed my brows out. I've let this sink in for a bit, and yeah, it definitely doesn't have a full-on dry down like the Revolution one does. Definitely more emollient, so I think this is going to work better as a primer or a glow booster, in the sense that you could probably mix it in with your foundation, or wear it as a base like a primer, more than use this as a highlighter. Like it definitely, if I show you on the back of my hand with a touch, feels very emollient. So I feel like the formula of this is most likely going to, you know, like interfere with any foundation or, you know, powders that you put if you decide to put this on top as a highlighter. Yeah, but it's definitely got these tiny glitter shimmer particles. The correct word is shimmer, not glitter. It has these very tiny shimmer particles in it, but it has given such a nice radiant boost. I feel like this is something I would be willing to wear on like a no makeup day. Maybe just going with a little bit of concealer. Let's add a bit of concealer and see how I feel. So I'm going to go in with the NYX Pro Fix Stick Correcting Concealer. Mine has unfortunately somehow broken and snapped off, so it's creating a bit of a mess. So I think I probably need to get like a new stick to avoid traveling with this, because I really love the consistency of this concealer, but it's just not travel friendly at the moment because it broke off. I mean, the product is very creamy, so I'm kind of not surprised that it's done that. I'm just wondering if I got a bad batch. Hopefully I did, and it's, you know, not all of them are giving that kind of a problem. But anyway, I'm gonna apply a bit of this concealer and see what we end up with. I want to know whether I can use this for no makeup days. Like, what kind of vibe is this product giving? Just gonna add a tad bit more to my under eyes. Right guys, so that is a little bit of concealer applied, just sort of on my under eyes, my forehead and my chin, to kind of further even out my skin tone. And I think that looks really nice. Like, this is such a simple, easy, classic, like no makeup look that I would be happy to just go out in. Like, my skin looks so healthy and just I'm really impressed actually. I was not expecting this kind of a reaction to this, to be honest. So yeah, first impressions is quite good so far, just wearing this by itself. Now I do want to investigate further. I do want to try this under a foundation. I want to try this as a highlight. I want to try this in all sorts of ways, like I have done with the Revolution one, and I want to try out the others that are coming out like this, like the Elf one and the Charlotte Tilbury one. I do want to try out that one because that's the OG one that all these products are trying to dupe. But yeah, I'm thoroughly excited about this one. I think with the Revolution Brights one, I wasn't too sure because of the way it was drying down, and I think I did make up my mind that yes, it would work better as a on top highlighter. And I remember putting it under my foundation, it didn't really, like, the glow didn't really come through, and it wasn't something that had enough coverage that I could wear by itself. Whereas this, yes, it kind of looked deeper than my skin tone when I initially applied it, but blending it out, the coverage is there, but it is sheer, so it does blend out into your skin tone really well. But the undertone on this is really nice. It's a more golden undertone. So I'm thoroughly impressed, guys. I'm thoroughly impressed by this one and super excited to keep playing with it and investigating further. Let me know which one you guys want me to try next, the Elf one or the Charlotte Tilbury one, or the L'Oreal, is it Glotion? The one that is, I feel like that's an existing product of theirs, but they've re-released it or something. But it's not in a packaging like this. It's like a squeezy tube packaging. So yeah, let me know, guys. What do you want me to try next? Elf, Charlotte Tilbury, or L'Oreal? You let me know. I shall grant your wish. First impressions is definitely a thumbs up, but I think I want to play with it a bit more.